Hey everyone, Michelle Alexandria here coming at you with another video. Once again, I'm on my iPhone for the TCL QM8. So this video is going to be quick because I'm holding it in one hand and I have the remote in another hand. So I wanted to revisit the whole settings thing from my poorly done half-ass video from yesterday. From yesterday. So what I want to show is for some reason on the TCL QM8. Remember yesterday if you watched the full impressions video, I showed you the settings and I showed you how the settings were limited on this TV. But this TV is so weird and flaky because sometimes you go into your settings and you actually see all the things you need to unlock your picture settings and actually be able to really get some very nice images out of this TV. And in other times, it's you all you can do is you can set your color and your brightness, and that's about it. So here I'm going to show you now for some reason, you can even have in vivid mode. You actually have more color. You actually have access to more color options now, which is weird. But so if you go into vivid, and right now I have my brightness set to 74. If you want to see how bright this TV can get, it gets super bright. So basically my vivid setting, right? Because sometimes you feel like vivid, sometimes you don't. And then you have your color saturation. I have my color saturation at 55. But now if you click out of this, look at that. Look at how beautiful and gorgeous that looks. Now, the default vivid setting is so blue. It's so scary blue. But if you go in and you go to advanced setting, again, if you go to advanced setting, and you go to brightness, you have your dynamic contrast setting. And again, I showed you yesterday where none of this stuff is active. And basically, you turn your black level down to 4. I take my black level down to like 49 just to kind of maintain a good black level. Then I go to dynamic and I keep the contrast to high for dynamic contrast. And there's also, and one thing you want to do is turn off black stretch, because black stretch I think is the local dimming mode. And if you have black stretch on, basically you want black stretch to be in low mode. If it's in high, sometimes it'll crush the black. So you see how right there. But if you turn it off, if you turn off black stretch, you get all your shadows back. Low is a nice happy medium. And then I like my micro contrast, so I would turn my micro contrast up to high. I don't pretend to know what any of this stuff does, but I do know it works. It works really well. So then over here on the gamma, if you want to maintain your inky blacks again, you could do like maybe 2.3 or 2.4. So now, if you go out of here, look at that. Look at that picture. Look at that picture. Look how bright and punchy and colorful it is. See how inky black it is? That's gorgeous. Now, if you go back up here, and I think under color saturation is where this is where your normal temperatures are. So basically, this is how you set your temperatures. So see how cool that is? Look how cool that is at the default setting. See how blue the earth is over there? How blue that is? Now, what you want to do is you take it out. You pretty much put it into color temperature. I do warm -3. So these are some great settings you can rock out with, And this is Vivid mode. So this is basically Vivid, edited version of Vivid. Now, the setting I also rock with is Smart HDR. So if you go to Smart HDR, look at that. And this is pretty much accurate on camera. So if you look at that sun. Look at all the colors and stuff coming out of the sun. I mean, and I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm looking at, but yeah, look at that. The camera is brightening it just a scotch more than what it looks like in real life, but everything else is fairly accurate. So if you go back over here to Smart HDR, and I probably could, in the 2 videos I just shot, I probably could have just redone the whole video, did the whole review. So I'm in Smart HDR. You have brightness set to 100. I have color saturation set, and then you click into advanced settings. And again, this is so weird because yesterday, in the original review video, impressions video that I did, you could clearly see none of these settings were available when I clicked on them yesterday. Now they're all here. So basically here I have my brightness to 100. I dropped my contrast down to 97. I don't know why. I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm doing. And then I have the black level. Again, I dropped the black level down to 48. But really, you don't get lifted blacks at 50 either. But sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. But if you do see a little lifting of the black bars and everything, then yeah, sure, just drop it there, your black level down to 49 to 48. And I actually do that on my OLEDs, on my OLEDs sometimes. So this isn't a uniquely LCD mini LED thing. And I'm trying to keep this camera in focus as I go through. Black stretch you want to keep off. I think the black stretch may be the local dimming option, because I know when it's on high, I either keep it on off, or but I sometimes keep it on low. Other times I keep it off, but low is pretty good. Low is normally pretty good. If it's on high, then it's going to crush. And I keep my micro contrast to high. I'm not sure what the difference is between local contrast and micro contrast, so I just keep them both on high. And then you have your gamma, and I keep my gamma at 2.4 or 2.3. 2.4, you really do get OLED. So look at that. Look at that picture. Come on now. Look at all the colors. Look at how detailed and rich everything is. I'm blown away. And that picture is so clean right now, but the problem is the vertical banding. Once you see it in some content, you can't watch that material anymore. And like I said, I was watching Goodfellas, trying to watch Goodfellas the other night, and it was just so bad, and it's really bad in other things as well. And it's just frustrating as all get out. And I don't even know if I can actually show you what the grayscale actually looks like to prove my point. Maybe if I go, this kind of sucks. Bear with me because I want to see if I was looking for OLED banding. So if you go here, so look at this demo. Oh crap, there's music. F. Crap, I just got copyright flagged. positive. That sucks. But look at that. No blooming at all. And here, let me see if I can show you what the vertical banding looks like. OLED banding demo. Let's see. This is frustrating. OLED demo. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to easily find the. Oh, I know, it's the grayscale demo. Duh. Grayscale demo. All right, let me see, but let me see if I can show you a couple. Oh, whoa! That white, man! I wasn't expecting that white to be. Wow, that white was woo! That white, man, that white was blinding. All right, is it gonna get the grayscale? But you see right here, so you can start. So the screen is really clean on your primary colors. I mean, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Now watch. And it's grayscale at around 45, at around 50. And you can see how in most content, this screen is perfect and flawless. I want to see, because I ran this test just 2 days ago, and it was showing up yesterday. Now it's going to make a liar out of me. There it is. Do you see the do you start seeing the white stripes in the banding, like right around here? You start seeing it, and it's two perfect. It is 2 or 3. It's a bunch of perfect bands right here. Yeah, you see? Did you see that? So yeah, and the thing is, it's frustrating because you're watching the demo, you're watching that demo clip, and you're like, wow, what? That's not so bad. It's only in that one kind of gray screen. But then when you're watching content, you realize how important that is, because then it shows up in just a lot of stuff I was watching, and I wasn't really watching that much because I watch a bunch of crappy C-dramas all the time. So yeah, there's no reason why, but it showed up, and like I was watching like I said, I was watching Goodfellas, and that's when I first noticed it, and it was just all over the screen. So yeah, that's frustrating. But anyway, this isn't a review or anything. It's just that I don't know what I would call this video, but I really do love the TCL QM8. If it wasn't for that one small flaw, part of me wants to. Well, it's too late because I went through a lot of hassle to swap it out for the Bravia 9. So I'm going to rock with that TV and suck it up and pay the $5,000 and call it a day. But, yeah, I get the TCL QM8 85-inch if you have the space, because at $2,500, I don't think you'll find a better TV. So, anyway, talk to you guys later. But look at how inky those blacks are. In the shadow details around like the LG, like right there, and yeah, beautiful.